Welcome to this Shamanic Earth Journey. Find a comfortable position, lying down on your back, with the arms by your side and the palms facing up. And make yourself comfortable. So use a pillow under your head and a warm blanket resting on the front of your body. And this is time for you to wiggle and move a little so you can feel maybe 5% more comfortable. And then close the eyes and commit to stay still. Feel the contact of the back of the body with the surface underneath you. And also feel the space around and in front of the body. Allow all the layers of your being, from the skin to the muscles, to the organs, the tissues, and the bones to relax and soften. As you breathe deeply in and out through the nose. And then take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and sigh out. Return, breathing in and out through your nose. As you visualize yourself sitting on a comfortable sofa in a cottage in the mountains. And you are wrapped up on a comfy blanket, drinking a warm cup of tea. And you snuggle into your blanket, into the sofa, as you watch and look outside the window and admire the beauty of nature, which is all around you. And then you decide to take a walk outside. So you stand up and walk towards the door. As you open the door of the cottage, you feel the fresh air coming in. And the difference in temperature between the inside and the outside. You feel it on your skin. And then you step outside, and it is a beautiful, crisp morning. You step outside and you start to walk along a path in front of you. And you hear the sounds of nature around you, the smell of trees and the grass. As you continue to follow this path, which leads to a forest, you start to walk in the forest. As you notice an opening where there is a big fire, and you walk towards the fire, feeling the heat, the warmth on your hands and face, as you hear the crackling of the fire. And you spend just a few moments to look at the flame. And then you continue your journey, following the path you were walking on, which leads you now to a big tree. So you walk to this big tree, placing your hands on the trunk of the tree, feeling the texture and the temperature of the bark under your hands. And then you notice there is a door on the trunk of this tree. So you push the door open and you see a spiral stairwell going down towards the center of the earth. This passage is lit by torches with fire. So you start to step your way down. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, you find yourself in front of a marble door. And the frame of this door is carved with beautiful symbols and words. And you take a moment to look at them. Then you push this door, heavy door, open, and you find yourself in a cave lit by fairy lights. Inside the cave there is an altar with flowers and candles and pictures and books. So you walk towards the altar to just see what's there. And as you look at the altar, you can hear a sound behind you, something like a whoosh sound. And you turn around and you notice that your guides have joined you. So you look at them, how they look like and how they're dressed, as you sit in a circle with them in the middle of the cave. And the guide on your right turns towards you and you turn towards them. You smile and hold hands, and this guide has something to share with you today. So I will leave you with them so they can bring you where you need to go, and they can tell you what you need to know. And I will let you know when it's time to come back. It's now time to return to the cave. So you look at your guide's eyes one more time, giving thanks for the wisdom they've shared. And then you return to the altar, looking one more time and maybe noticing something new that you haven't seen before. At the same time, your guides dissolve into the darkness. And as you turn around, you are alone in the cave, and you know that it's time to return. So you walk out of the cave, close the heavy marble door behind you, and step up and outside the tree. When you come out of the tree, it's now late afternoon, and the air is a little bit cooler. The sun is ready to set for the day, and the light has changed. So you walk your way back to the same path, and when you reach the opening in the forest, you notice there is an empty bucket next to the fire. So you take it and walk to the stream nearby and fill up the bucket with some fresh running water. You return to the fire and you pour the water on the flame, turning the fire down. You look at the smoke traveling up, and then you put the bucket down and you walk your way back. And soon you arrive back to your cottage. And now is evening, and it's getting darker. Before you step into the cottage, you look up and you look at the stars and the moon shining upon you. Feeling grateful about your journey and the wisdom you received, as well as being in awe of the beauty and vastness of nature and the universe. And then you step inside your cottage, feeling once more the difference in temperature on your skin. As you walk and sit back into the sofa, wrapping yourself with the blanket and noticing there is a cup of tea ready for you on the coffee table. So you snuggle in and you feel comfortable and supported. And then bring your awareness back to your body and the space you are in. Feeling the support of the floor underneath you, and the space around and in front of your body. Hear any sounds in the room and outside the room. As you start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, returning back to your body, waking your body up. You can sway your head from side to side, reaching the arms above your head. Any type of movement that feels good and gives you a sense of waking up and returning 100% awake and aware into your body. You can bend the knees and sway the knees right and left. And then hug your knees into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And then roll to one side of your choice in a fetal position. Stay a moment here, embodying the quality of no rush. And then keeping the eyes closed, press yourself up to a seated position. Find a long straight spine and start to rub the palms of the hands in front of your chest. Feeling the sensations, the sounds as the palms keep rubbing. And then press the palms into one another. Take a deep breath in and sigh out through the mouth. And when you're ready, you can open the eyes to the room.